Hello, it's Lauren. How are you doing? Today is October the 21st, 2023, and I haven't blogged any this month, so I'm going to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while. What are you doing, Bodie? That's my cat, one of them. He's scratching the thing. Well, I'm on the autism spectrum, so I want to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while, and I made up some notes about it. It's called Tips and Tricks for Concerts, Amusement Parks, and Traveling. Well, when I say travel, I mean like traveling on an airplane. And this is for anyone that's on the autism spectrum and neurotypicals. Buying tickets for concerts. VIP is not always the best. And under this category, number one, I want to say check out the layout of the venue before you purchase your tickets or ask anyone else to do it. Why do I say this? Because I went to 2 concerts last summer, and one concert that I went to was not VIP. And I researched ahead of time the venue. I looked at the layout of it, and I found 2 tickets in the front row right up against the stage. And they were not VIP, as I just said. But were they any cheaper than VIP? Absolutely not. I went ahead and purchased them anyway. It was still worth it. And I took a few months to pay it off, of course, because it was expensive, not gonna lie. But it was worth it when I went. And the other one that I went to was VIP, and technically, I guess you can say it was front row too. And it included a meet and greet with the group. Number 2, be aware of scammers, sorry. Number 2, be aware of scammers. One time I was trying to buy concert tickets, and I contacted the fan club of the artist that I wanted to buy tickets for, and I explained the situation. She said that the $500,000 that I saw the ticket for was a scam, and the only legit places to buy tickets for concerts are the venue itself, Ticketmaster, and Live Nation, although I found good deals on concerts from other reputable sites too. So that's that. Number 2, money saving tips. Number 1, use credit card points for a cashback option. This past summer, I went to Dollywood for a National Roller Coaster Fan Club event. And I paid for the trip using credit card points. A portion of it, probably about half of the trip, using credit card points. I booked the trip, the hotel part, in March, and the whole thing was $1,500 for 4 nights, which I thought was not a bad deal. And I booked the event part of it whenever it became available, which was like late April to early May. And that part right there was almost as expensive as me booking the hotel. So altogether, the whole trip costed $3,000 if you want to count the $1,500 for the hotel stay, and almost $1,500 for the event for 4 people to do it. Me, my sister, my nephew, and my niece. And I paid the event off in July, the whole thing, with credit card points. Like, around $800 of it was paid off in credit card points, and I paid off the entire thing in July with cash. Well, which is regular payments. So that right there saved me money. Number 2, save coins and cash in a jar. I have done this a couple times. I remember one time that I did this, I was able to purchase VIP concert tickets and still had money left over. This was in 2015. How did I do this? This is like my second time explaining this. So it was New Kids on the Block concert tickets that I wanted to get, and I bought 3 of them. They were all VIP, and I think altogether total they were around a little over $1,000. I think maybe like $1,200 or $1,300. I think it was around $1,300 that I got them for. And I saved up around $750 for several years around coins and a few $1 bills. And with that, I paid off the tickets. I downloaded an app from the credit card company and was able to pay off my December credit card bill ahead of time before the tickets went on sale. So I paid the credit card bill off ahead of time and took the coins to the bank and then paid the rest of it off. So basically, I think total I only owed like $300 on the credit card bill, and I still had enough to pay off extras. Number 3, research the cheapest options for amusement parks. Concert tickets, no, there's really no cheap way to get them. I've researched it, and the cheap way to get concert tickets is not the best. But there is ways of getting amusement park tickets cheaper. Get them through Groupon. I got some tickets for Busch Gardens in Williamsburg 2 years ago for much cheaper than what I could get them through the park's website. Also, make sure you research the disability and cut the line passes and all the other so-called money-saving stuff on amusement parks. Each park has different rules about disability passes and getting cheap deals. I learned that the Six Flags parks, their disability passes work the same way as the fast passes, and for them, if you want to get full cut the line and go up and ride the rides without having to make any reservations, your probably best bet on that is to pay a few $100s extra per ticket to get the 90% wait less in line. which, knock on wood, I haven't really needed to use the fast passes lately at amusement parks or disability services, because lately I have been going on times where it's less crowded. And if that's the case, you really don't need any disability or cut the line passes. Number 4, if you go to a specific park more than once, I would strongly recommend getting a season pass. Number 5, I think probably one of the best money saving tips that I've discovered is to get a refillable bottle and refill it up all day. I would strongly recommend drinking water, because you can get dehydrated at a lot of those places, and pop really isn't all that good for you, even though they do offer refill stations for pop too, just like they do water. This has been like years ago, but one time I went to an amusement park and I carried in a refillable water bottle, and I went to the water fountain every chance that I could get, and I refilled it up. So practically I saved myself like $10 all day. And back then that was a lot of money to spend at a park. Number 5, if you travel anywhere, like especially if you're going to a concert, or even nowadays I'm assuming amusement parks too, and if you're traveling on an airplane, I would strongly recommend getting a clear bag for all of those, for all your essentials. Why do I say that? Because I went to a concert last October, and the venue required everyone that came in there with a bag to have a clear bag. So I'm highly going to strongly suggest this. And if you're flying, you need to get to the airport early and pack as minimum as possible. And I'm strongly going to suggest the same thing for concerts and amusement parks. So if you decide to go to a concert or an amusement park and you've already got tickets, the person that is driving, which I'm strongly going to suggest they be the one that carry all the supplies, you really need to have yourself, once again, a clear bag. And for everyone that goes to a concert, I will suggest this, whether if you're driving, yes, of course, you're going to need your car keys. And your ticket for the concert, your phone, maybe a hand sanitizer, a really tiny one, like one of those that Bath and Body Works sells, and they're not very big, only like that. Any emergency medical supplies like EpiPens, diabetic food, whatever, inhalers, and any emergency medicine. And if that's the case, and if they have policies on that, you will need to wear, I would strongly suggest telling about it, the people at the venue, or wearing a medic alert bracelet. Other than those, pack as light as possible to a concert or an amusement park. And also, may I add, chapstick. Put in chapstick there. Alright. And sunglasses too. And that's it. So those are my tips, and they're all based on my experiences. And if you have any experiences, fun, and I'm sure I'm going to learn more as I go along the way. So thank you. Have a great day, and bye.